Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. I hope you're all doing well and having a wonderful, beautiful, amazing day today. Please let me know if you can hear me or if I'm magically muted. I shouldn't be. But welcome in, friends. I'm going to work on my Serenity farm, aka my second perfection run farm. I had one a while ago. That's a whole story, but that farm didn't get finished. So we're doing it again with Serenity Farm. However, if you're new here or haven't seen any of my Serenity Farm Stardew Valley live streams, my plan for that one is to just take my time with it. Reaching perfection will happen whenever it happens. I'm not gonna hurry towards it unless I just randomly feel inspired to do so. I'm not muted, you can hear me? All right, cool. We shouldn't have any other issues then. The only other thing is that I forget that with streaming Stardew, it's for some reason one of those games where it'll like, whatever movement you're seeing on the screen as the audience suddenly halts whenever I have to click the other monitor to do something. But welcome in, friends. Let me say hello to you. Hello, Shiver. Hello, Megs. And hello, Anthony. Welcome in. The only thing that I didn't do, was make my pinned message regarding like why my face still isn't technically on screen. I'm going to be super, super fast about this. Okay. Going as fast as I can. How are you guys, though? It was really rainy here earlier, and honestly, part of me low-key still kind of wished it was raining, because that'd be nice. I find rain very calming. Okay, there we go. Thank you for not yelling at me for taking a little while. How's everyone's day, though? What are you doing today? What are your plans? Let me know. Okay, now I'm done. And I can actually pin that. Actually, wait, where is it? Hello? I literally sent it into my own chat. Where is it? Whatever. YouTube is being silly goofy. I'm sure most of you already know why I don't have it set up with the camera. That's really weird, though. I sent it into the chat, and it's, like, not showing up. Do any of you guys see my message? That's really, really weird. But anyways, the main goal for today on the Stardew Valley farm, per the title, is to just get as much work done as I can. I'm going to try very, very hard to be rather productive, given the things that I work on will realistically vary, and I may switch back and forth between tasks that I'm focusing on. And I feel like that's how I play Stardew. It really is. I find it really difficult a lot of the time to just focus on one Stardew Valley task at a time. It's currently day 3 of summer, which technically means that summer's already been happening, but it's okay. It's still pretty early in this season. I believe the last main things I was focusing on whenever I played was not necessarily in any particular order because I was switching back and forth. But 1, I needed the money for a barn. 2, I needed the money for, I think I was going to get a cow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was going to get a cow or more than one. I've got to save up money and crafting supplies for all of that. I've got to water crops. I still need to clear a lot of debris on this farm. We're just going to do whatever we can today to be nice and productive. I have to say, why is YouTube live chat on mobile always so glitchy? When I was trying to type my message, the keyboard kept glitching out and not appearing, and so was the type message. Yeah, it's not necessarily the same thing, but this is what happened to me. So I was trying to type a message on mobile. It was not necessarily like typing per se, but I copied and pasted it because I already had it pre-written in my notes, and I wanted to pin that like I have for the past 2 streams. So I paste that, right? I click enter, and it does not show up in the chat. And then I don't know if you've experienced this per se, but I've noticed whenever I watch YouTube, specifically if I'm watching a mobile stream, no matter like vertical, not mobile, but like a vertical stream, whenever I try typing something sometimes, you know, like the little blinking bar that shows up in the typing section so that it'll show you, you know, where the letters are, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know how else I could articulate that. But that little blinking bar thing will literally like flick itself upwards. Like I'll click a letter and then it goes up and then it goes back down and it just like rapidly moves. I need to not get distracted. Okay. I got the pets taken care of. I got these watered. Were there any other plants I was looking to gather? I'm trying to remember every little detail about what I last did. What I can though is make these into mayonnaise. I need to start doing that a lot more so I can sell the mayo. Hello, Kyle. Welcome in. Hello, Pokemon Go Charizard. Welcome in as well. I still don't know why that happened like that. I wanted to pin that. Why is YouTube being mean to me? Anywho, so working on making that into mayo. Checked on the chickens. Here, I'm gonna go check the community center then. see if there's anything that would be pretty easy to go and get. And I'm focusing on easy things for it because a lot of the work that I want to do today, I'd rather be focused on the farm. But if there's something that's fairly simple that I can go and get now for the community center, then I'll do it. What's the plan for the Stardew stream today? So my plan, just in general, with my farm itself being the focus, I want to do a lot of work there. I want to earn money and crafting supplies so that way I can get a barn, get animals for the barn, but there's also way too many trees. It seems like they're growing more trees every 2 seconds, so I've got to take care of that. And then as soon as more of my crops grow, then I can sell that per profit. I can't talk. For profit, and then donate like any other spare stuff from the crops that are able to be donated. I don't even remember what season certain fish are in. Why am I even doing that? I need to be looking at the ones over here. Why does Stardew do this sometimes? I feel like it's like I can hear, but whenever it gets quiet like that sometimes, it weirds me out. Okay. I already have one of these, but I think what I was doing last time was trying to wait until I found another grape, but we just simply don't have time for that today. So that was easy. Made a contribution. And then should be able to donate a grape probably within the next couple of days in the game. While I'm here, I'll look over here. Nope. All right. I wanted to look right there specifically just because I feel like I've noticed grapes tend to spawn there early to midsummer. So since I have taken care of that, oh yeah. I just remembered how mad I was when I did this the last Stardew stream. If you weren't there for that, I'll tell you really quick. So story time. I was streaming Stardew Valley and I kept going on and on and on about how I really wanted to upgrade my axe so that way it would be stronger and I could use it to break some of the logs on my farm. That's another thing that I need to get done. But I accidentally clicked the wrong button whenever I was playing last time. And instead I got my hoe upgraded to being a copper hoe. And so the axe is still standard and that really bothers me. This section, already done. But I believe the left side is what still needs work. Yeah, that's annoying. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys. So this was whenever I was still setting up the stream. When I was sitting in the chair, headphones on, and I hear a very slight buzzing noise. And it weirds me out because I know that buzzing noise, and lo and behold, I was right. It was a wasp in the office. And I literally had a wasp get stuck in the house yesterday too. And then this one had the audacity to just pop right on up in the office. It scared me. Oh, I just remember, I was gonna do this, I think, yesterday's stream, but I changed my mind. You know what? I'll save it. I'll do it, but I'll save it. I'm talking about the gifted memberships because I remembered that I had them. Oh, we'll get some. I don't want to get every single tree just because I do like the appearance and aesthetic of having some of them on there. But there are just far too many. And it's driving me crazy that I can't break these logs yet. I want to break them so bad. Same thing with the really big rocks, honestly. Those are annoying too. Oh, I also had a poll idea that I want to do, but I don't want the time in the day to pass while I'm typing. So I'm going to pause the screen so the time like stays that way. I'm going to type the poll for you guys. Just give me a second. This is just me trying to figure out what platforms everybody plays Stardew on, because I'm curious. Switch, PC, mobile. And I know there's other places as well aside from those three, but there's only 4 answer slots. So the 4th one is literally just going to say other / not listed. All right, poll should pop up for you guys in a moment. There it is. So answer options being Switch, PC, mobile, or other / not listed. What else was there that I could work on? Oh yeah, I think there's still maybe at least some crafting recipes. No, not crafting recipes. What am I saying? Excuse me. Crafting materials that I need for the barn. Can't remember exactly, so I'm gonna go check in with Robin, see what she says, and if there's anything I can do right now for that, I will, but there's only so much you can do at first while you're waiting. Oh, I rarely see Sebastian out of his room because of what his schedule is in the game, so I'm gonna go talk to him while I can, just real fast. I mean, to an extent, he has a point there. That was not what I came here for, but naturally, I felt like I had to take the opportunity. Construct farm buildings. Okay. The barn. 6,000 gold. Ooh, that's a lot. I feel like I've got enough wood and stone back at the farm. I'm not 100%, but like I'm fairly certain. And even if I don't, it shouldn't be too hard to get. I'm really not concerned. I think I especially have at least enough wood. I could have that flip-flopped and it's actually the stone. I know I have enough of one of them. Gold, however, I don't. So for now, until my crops are more grown, I'll be focusing still on whatever I can do for the farm. But aside from the farm, I'm going to do what I can for money. Just because, I mean, yeah, the crops are going to get me money, but I also have to be able to buy the animal itself and consistently buy the food. I still need to sell things. How much pocket space do I have left over? I have a decent amount. Okay. I'm going to go to the beach, actually. I'll go fishing there, take those fish, and unless I magically catch one that I really need to donate that'll be hard to catch again, then I'm just going to sell them and use that to go towards the profits to pay for the barn and the animals. Also, this stuff over here, I forget about this. That in itself was honestly very helpful just right away. I think, I could be wrong, but I feel like maybe the rainbow shell can be donated. I could have easily just made that up in my head, though. I'm gonna go to the other side, go fishing with what time I have left. Hello, Classy Cozy Gamer. Welcome to the stream. Stardew? Yeah, today was just a Stardew Valley mood. To this day, though, I still don't know what some of the jellies and whatnot are for. I also don't know what that, I think it was called, it was some moss or something off of the tree. I'm a little out of the loop with some of the details from the 1.6 update a while ago. So if you know what they are, don't tell me. I want to find out for myself. Love how I came here to fish to get money, and it's very unsuccessful so far. But it's okay, it happens. I didn't know how to vote because I play on PC and Switch. Honestly, I do too. Given I haven't been able to play on Switch in a while, but for right now I've been playing on PC. I guess you could just vote either or. There we go. I chose PC because I'm enjoying the update. I feel like it's taking a while to get it on Switch, but at the same time, it's like you still have to heavily consider that the man working on it is also trying to do it for other platforms. Like, I'm pretty sure he's trying to work on it for mobile too at the same time, and it's also working on an entirely separate game. And it's like, there's only so much work he can get done in a single day. I'm sure he's doing his best. No game audio? Why didn't anybody tell me? You guys. Why didn't anyone say anything? That's so embarrassing. Well, thank you for telling me before it was like halfway into the stream. That's really embarrassing. And also working on haunted chocolates here. Yeah, exactly. Like, the poor guy's doing the best he can. He's got like multiple different projects at once, and there's only so much you can do in a day. I didn't realize, unfortunately, I didn't notice I was in the kitchen putting my lunch in the oven. It's okay, I'm just like low-key embarrassed because I don't want somebody to click on the stream and then assume that's how it always is. It's happened to me before and no one ever tells me either. And don't worry, I'm not holding a grudge or something ridiculous. Like, it's alright. But gosh, okay, isn't that it? Just, I feel like I need to go hide now because I'm embarrassed. Thank you for saying something though. Oh, wait, I forgot to sell a few things. I'll be fast. Have you ever played Stardew and then you were out for a long time at night and you literally passed out like a millisecond before climbing into your bed in the game? The same. No worries, it happens. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, okay, the rainbow shell, I didn't realize it sold for so much. Hello? Oh, I think I'm gonna do part of the membership gifting now. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna gift 5 now, and then I will gift 5 later whenever it's towards the end of the stream. There we go. So there's the first 5. Congratulations to whoever gets them. I have to wait until it pops up in chat so I can read off your names, but congratulations. Congratulations to Siddeth, Bethany Games. I do not know how to pronounce your username that well. It's Crispy and Marla. Welcome in. Oh, not welcome in because you're not here. Streamer brain, but congrats. I hope you enjoy your emotes. Well, I'm at work. Have a good stream. I'll pop in when I can. No worries, Saturn. Congrats. I really wish that we were able to get revenue from those, but we can't. It makes me sad, but also understandable. Because, like, there's no way YouTube would benefit from that. Like, if they're not going to be able to benefit from that, then it's like, why would they? You know? I wasn't even in and I got gifted what? Thank you, of course. You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your emotes. Remember to link your YouTube to your Discord account so that way the bot in the server can give you the role. Congrats, Maria. Wait, does it say Marla or Maria? Now I'm worried that I'm reading the wrong name. Either way, welcome in and congratulations. This is like a kind of unrelated thing, but something that was on my mind. I don't want to say which videos per se, just because I'm not really sure what I want to do yet, but there's some content that I've posted shorts wise and I really liked it at first and now I'm low-key kind of unhappy with it, so if you see like a handful of shorts disappear, I probably deleted them. I don't know, a lot of time I don't do that because I try to give posts a chance to like get more reach and whatnot whenever I feel like they're not doing as well, and a lot of the times that works, but I feel like I'm like legitimately kind of unhappy with these particular posts. So now I just feel like I need to go and delete them. I don't know. It's more like I called Maria all the time, so I'm used to it. I'm so sorry. But thank you for being sweet and understanding. I appreciate it. Chili's will save you. Chili's will save you. Yes. Live, laugh, love Chili's. more than one mayonnaise machine so I can do that with multiple eggs at once and get more money overall during the day. What does it need again? Earth crystals are kind of annoying to go and find, because you have to go into the mines to get them. And then, wait, what is that? Oh, custom text sign. Well, that's nice. A singular copper bar isn't really that hard to make. It's whenever I have to make multiple copper bars, it's kind of annoying. I'm so sorry, Marla. I'm dyslexic, so I spell names wrong all the time. I'm sure it's okay, Saturn. It's okay. Accidents happen. It's all good. Actually, guess where I'm at right now? It's Chili's. I was going to say Home Depot. Look, I'm eating lunch. No worries. Hope you enjoy your lurk. That's okay, Saturn. The amount of times I got called Maria in school for the attendance. I'm obviously not going to be saying what it is for privacy reasons, but we will just say that growing up in school, my first name was butchered quite often. Like, not necessarily with giving the wrong name entirely, that's not what I mean. I mean, the pronunciation was just atrocious with substitute teachers in school. Like, it was pretty bad. But aside from that, I don't want to say anything else, just because, again, privacy is important. Oh, I forget that little crab thing is where, and it always goes after you. Literally, stop it right now. Also, why would a crab's shell look like that? It looks more like a rock. That's how it is for my last name currently. Thankfully, though, a lot of people have zero malicious intent, and a lot of people just genuinely don't know how to say something. So whenever they do get it wrong, they're probably trying their best, and they just don't know how else to say it. I'm sure that's the case. Or the substitute teachers would say Gabriel instead of Gabrielle. Substitute teachers also couldn't pronounce my last name. And so I have this distinct memory of being so sick of it in 6th grade that when the substitute teacher, who later became one of our main teachers there, actually, fun fact, she pronounced it wrong 3 different times. And I got so sick of it one day that whenever she said it again, I looked up at her and I said, it's pronounced Smith. By the way, my last name is not Smith, so don't go assuming that it is, please. But it's most certainly not. And that was what I told her. And then she just went along with it for the rest of the school year. Exactly. I've never gotten, like, mad at anyone for mispronouncing it. Exactly. Like, I'm sure the bulk of people that you encounter when that kind of thing happens are simply just doing their best and aren't trying to hurt your feelings. Oh, Kyle, did you happen to see the cockroach Roblox live stream that I did? I feel like that was one of my most unhinged streams in a while. Like, I really do. By the way, the reason I'm here is to just get look for an earth crystal, but also get some extra stone because I'm gonna need it for farm building purposes. Smithlinstar sounds better, right? That, or I could be Roachlinstar. It's so funny when subs mess up names. I'm not mean to them either about it, but like that was the one moment where just as a 6th grader, I was so fed up with it that was my way of retaliating without necessarily being mean, because that would have been unnecessary and would have gotten me in trouble. Guaranteed. No, why were you a cockroach? I put on a cursed outfit on there because it's one of the things I wanted to do as a way to, you know, quote unquote troll people, but not in a mean way because I'm not a bully. Like, just trolling in a sense of doing silly, goofy things on Roblox to see what people would do. And there was like one of the games that I played where for some reason like it loaded the cockroach body, but it wouldn't load the cockroach head. So it was just like one of like the super girly Roblox heads on top of a cockroach body. And it was kind of a jump scare. Ought there already be an open ladder somewhere and I'm not aware of it and I've just been wasting my time breaking these rocks? I hate when that happens. Oh, my energy's too low. I didn't even prepare either by bringing very much. Well, actually, no, I'll just go back to the farm. It's not a big deal. You pull up the dress to impress and you see a cockroach in a pretty dress. What are you doing first? I wanted that to happen because I did play Dress to Impress, but it wouldn't load any of the cockroach features, sadly. Oh my gosh, why are there so many of them? Literally, leave me alone. But yeah, that was literally one of my first thoughts whenever I decided I was gonna do that. I was like, imagine people are just trying to like dress up like a pretty ballerina or something on Dress to Impress. And I'm here as like a cockroach with a tutu or something. It's been really fun trying out the PNG tuber. I really like it, but part of me is also very excited for next week's streams when I have my camera back on again. Wait, Kyle, do you play Roblox? I'm just rapid clicking all of these to see if I can get them to be put away. I'm pretty sure I still need to donate this quartz, but it's not making the moving, like it's not making the community center thing move around, but I think it's just because I haven't even unlocked that section yet. That's most likely the case. Let's go to bed a little bit early. How was the 3-year anniversary stream? Because I didn't get to watch it because I was in college. Hopefully better than 2-year. We don't even talk about that one. That stream was atrocious. If you don't know what Kyle's talking about, there was so many terrible connection issues that day. I had to try repeatedly over and over to restart it. And then I eventually got so irritated and felt so defeated from trying to fix it that I gave up. That was really depressing. But it was good. Thank you for asking. Yeah, sometimes to pass the time. It's a game that I really enjoy, but at the same time, despite the fact that I really enjoy it, it's one of those games where it's like I still don't play it that often, and I really don't know why I do that, but I do. Speaking of anniversary streams, by the way, so it's obviously like barely August. It's only August 4th. However, next month is my 4-year streaming anniversary, and that makes me like feel like I've grown just a couple extra gray hairs. And I'm saying extra because I already have some. They're from stress, but we won't talk about that. Was saying out of water, and I was like, what do you mean? Like, that's why I'm at the well, so I can refill it. I really need to make sprinklers. That's another thing I need to work on. In fact, I'm gonna check right now and see what I need to craft it. We're just crazy. Like, I can't believe it's been that long. I know, right? Okay, just for like a basic sprinkler, just a copper bar and an iron bar. Okay, how much? I know I've probably got at least a decent amount of copper, but how much iron do I have? If I have any, that is. And if I don't, then I need to go on a lot of mining sprees to get it, because those sprinklers are going to be so insanely helpful once I have them made that it'll be worthwhile. Wow, okay. I don't have any iron at all. That's really annoying. Okay, I'm going to take some of these with me. I don't need the horseradishes anymore because we're already past spring. Sunfish are really easy to get, so I'm not concerned about that. I think that's good. Oh, didn't realize I had an earth crystal. So I'll use that. Speaking of like content and how long things have been and whatnot, it's been forever since I've posted a stream highlights video, and that makes me so sad, but I never get enough clips anymore, so it becomes a really big struggle to put the videos together. But like, I'm trying to. I really am. I go back and I try to search for clips. Lately, I've just had this issue with my editing software. I tried to work on it again the other day, and some of the clips specifically that were recorded via screen recording on your phone rather than doing like the YouTube's click feature, or not click, clip. I meant to say clip. But the ones done from screen recording, for some reason, no matter what I do, keep showing up as a really like low quality, fuzzy video whenever I load it into the software, and I don't know why it keeps doing that. But it's driving me crazy, and I want to post another one so bad because I've got so many silly clips that are ranging from a variety of older to newer streams. Which honestly, that in and of itself isn't even necessarily a big deal, because for every time I post one of those, I always put the dates somewhere in the video. It's like, hey, like these are from ranging from this date to this date. How many aura points did I lose when I found my first prismatic shard in Stardew, and instead of getting the galaxy sword, I gave it to Gunther for the museum? I'm gonna say 500. I don't know why, but I'm feeling the number 500. But yeah, in short, regarding the stream highlights video, it's a work in progress, and it is a slow work in progress, but a work in progress nonetheless. I just need to sort out why it keeps doing that lower quality issue with some of the clips. And once I get that fixed, and I go and I get a bit more clips, it should be good. At the bare minimum, I like to have them be like at least 10 minutes long. If I can get them to be longer than that, I think that's wonderful, but I'd like to have them at least 10 minutes. This day, whenever I see your profile picture, I still debate sometimes, like, is that Mike Wazowski or is that Shrek? What even are these things? I call them maggot flies, but that's not even what they are. And it just says bug meat, but what kind of bug? I need to know. I like how it tried to get me and then it like totally failed. Are there any new games or games you've seen recently you want to try or play on stream? There's a lot actually, but I'm not currently in a financial position of earning enough money anymore to be able to go and buy these games that everybody else is buying. And I wish that I could, but I can't. With that said though, to list actual specific answers, I would really like to play, I mean, it's technically like free, but I wish I could be into Palea more. I can't. I keep falling out with it. That's not exactly what you said. I'm sorry. For actual games that can be purchased. Echoes of the Plum Grove looked like it would have been good. I wasn't sure about how the movement feels in the game, to be honest. But I thought about that one. And now I hate that I'm spacing, but I promise you there were other games too. There's been like at least a handful that I really wanted to buy. Going after me so much. Go away.
Oh man, Stardew Valley is for babies. Also when Lexi PFPIs are close it because she is proud she got away with farting.
That is not true. I did not fart. I'm actually a lice-therian, so I can't fart because lice can't fart. But thank you, Shrek, for the donation. I appreciate it. I'm real for that. I forgot that I brought the snacks with me, and I was like, are you kidding? Because I saw my energy level get so low. I'm one level away from being able to save the mark at level 20. Not them coming after you? I mean... I feel like that was Mountain Dew. I think he is lurking in the abyss right now. But it's okay. I do that too. All the time with people's streams. Not Shrek coming out of the swamp to attack you? I mean... if Shrek wants to square up with me... we can tussle in the Walmart parking lot at 5 o'clock. Wait till I have this game. Hello, cat lover, welcome in. I once saw a game on my consoles list, probably called this. What console? There's a pretty good amount of platforms that you can play Stardew Valley on. You may actually have it or like have access to it depending on what platform you're using. I made progress there. Didn't necessarily get as much as I would have liked to, but I did get some geodes. I got some more stones to use. And I got to save at level 20. So I'd call that pretty decent progress in there. Now let's go back to the farm. I know it's going to be a while until I have everything like a slime hut, chicken coop, barn, so on and so forth. But I want to pick out areas for all of them still. Let me see, go on to this side. All right, so we decided if you weren't here, here is my, I already have the chicken coop. What am I talking about? Hello. I love whenever my brain forgets that because the update, I have this. But anyways, chicken coop up there, barn a little bit more down here aligned with it. And then I think for the slime hutch, since it's not technically farm animals, I think it'll either be in this upper right, not upper right. Why can't I talk? I promise I know my lefts and rights and everything, but the brain is just not braining today. But anyways, up there for the slime hutch or down here. I don't know why I'd be encountering a lag spike. That's really weird. I'm sorry. Is it happening for anybody else at the moment? You should check the quarry to see if there's any iron for the sprinklers. True. I can't get to the quarry yet, though. I'm not very far on this farm. I'm not always home, so I'm not always able to access this file to work on it. I can't even really get to the query technically, but that would be a good idea. I picked up the new
come
one
look at this
that came with
girl.
the 1.6
She a tutor.
update. That
I bet her farts are so bad she melts the paint off her walls.
Oh, rude!
She probably worse than when Fiona visits the outhouse.
Excuse me. Listen. Listen. I am incapable of passing such radioactive gases, alright? I don't know who told you this nonsense. I need to have a word with them in the Walmart parking lot. Thank you, though, for the donation. I appreciate it. Has your Vista on console like PS5 too? I believe it's on PlayStation. I know it's on, pretty positive it's on PS4. So I don't see why it wouldn't be on PS5. Given I don't know very much about PlayStation, so don't take my word for it. I would just recommend Googling it really quick so you can make sure. Not the Shrek and Lexi beef. It's funny that that's what's happening as like a silly donation, because literally there was a stream from a while ago. It was my 4K celebration stream, and I played Roblox for a portion of it. And somehow Crowley wound up becoming my dad on Roblox, and I became a Shrek baby. And I was just Crowley's Shrek baby from that point onward. Why am I going over here? Another lag spike. I don't know why it's lagging for you. I'm so sorry. I would honestly recommend closing out of the stream and refreshing, especially if you feel like the lag is that repetitive. I'm really sorry though. I don't think it's my stream though, because I think if it was my stream, I think more people would be experiencing the problems. You know what? You know what I might go do? I really need the money in the game, and I want to get more done so I can buy more seeds and everything. And I guess I can technically buy them now. I've got the money. So I'm going to go over to Pierre's, and I'll see what he has. I'll see how much it costs to buy. But I think there's some kind of fertilizer or some kind of something you can put on your crops that'll make them grow faster. I want to see how much that costs, if I'm at a point where I can use it. And then I want to buy some other seeds while I can. Who made the art that you used? You mean my profile picture? My profile picture and my banner were both made by Helena Doodles on Instagram.
And she calls that a farm. My swamp looks better. Everyone knows Stardew is just the Kmart
My swamp
version
looks
of
better?
Farmville.
Everyone knows Stardew is just the Kmart version of Farmville? Excuse me? Excuse me? My flabbers have been gasted. Thank you for the donation though. You're so close to 5K. I'm literally probably going to both shart and bawl my eyes out if that ever actually happens. Oh, it's Kmart version. Farmville. There's so many good messages in chat right now. Somebody, actually, Shiver, if you could screenshot your own message where you put just times out Shrek, crop that, don't explain it, and just put it in the out of context channel. But yeah, I would be pretty thrilled about 5K, and I guarantee you I'd be really emotional over it. I'd probably cry. Like, aside from being silly, I would genuinely be so grateful, and I would cry over it, and I know I would. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna get some melon seeds last time. I'm glad I remembered. But I can only buy so many melons at once before I go broke, so let's not. I think another reason I would honestly be really shocked if that happened soon is just because whenever I reached 4K, the jump from 4K to where I am now, I think was some of the fastest growth that I had had in my channel in general. And That is so fast to me. That's the fastest growth that I've ever had. So if I was already approaching 5K, which like I guess in a way I am, I just, there are no words. I mean that in a positive sense, by the way, just to clarify so nobody's assuming. I mean that in a very positive sense, because I'm so used to it taking a bit longer that like my brain is having a hard time wrapping itself around the fact that the growth has been so much faster this time around. Why did I go over here? What is better, Shiver 2 or Shiver 4? I'm gonna say Shiver 500 billion, even though that wasn't an answer. Let's go to the beach each. Minky Manjad. Ken is attacking the table like, yeah, you think I have it? You should play it. Okay. Now I know what I'm doing. I hate that I do that because I'm trying so hard to be productive in the game today. And I feel like I keep having brain farts about what I was trying to work on. You see, it's just really frustrating. I promise there's effort being made to be nice and productive. Sometimes it doesn't work though, but I promise I'm trying. Hi, Lexi and friends. Hello, Alan. Welcome in. On a super different note, you know what happened to me the other day? I was trying to get in my mom's car, and have you ever like
split ends? Oh,
thank you. Well, your profile picture have split ends. Shiver. I might, I might have to time you out for that one. Don't make me do that. It's so funny though that Shiver would be chosen for the silly trolling donations, and I say that because he's one of my like oldest community members, like in terms of how long you've been around for, and my eldest mod in terms of how long you've been around for. So it's just funny to me to think that like Shiver would like pretend in a way, like say those things. Does that make sense? Like it's funny to picture Shiver saying that even though it's obviously not real. The Shiver's very nice, very polite. And so it's silly to picture him saying mean things. Just what do any sensible adult does? Blame the brain farts on Shrek? Or I could blame them on what? I was gonna say something funny and then I couldn't come up with anything. I think the word. Oh, I think Alan sometimes has to use the speech to text options, and sometimes it makes the words a little bit off. But yeah, he was saying friends. I think I've been around trolling Shiver for 3 years. Indeed you have. Did what I say make sense, by the way? Because I was very worried that I wasn't articulating it sufficiently. This the real Shiver and the nice Shiver was a facade. Shiver would never be mean to me though. Mountain Dew might, but Shiver wouldn't. Anthony, did I say hello and welcome in? Either way, hello, welcome in. I feel like I keep having the little brain farts and I can't remember what I was trying to do. Well, now I remember, but of course it's 4 o'clock in the game by the time I remember. I wanted to get my geodes checked out. Cat lover, I'd recommend closing out of the stream and then reopening it to refresh it. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you guys something a moment ago. I was saying something happened the other day. I was getting into my mom's car, and have you ever like swung a car door open like really hard and forcefully, and then it swings back around? That happened, and I wasn't, anticipating it to swing back around, so I opened the door really harshly, right? And then it comes right back around behind me, and the corner of the car door on the top smacks me really hard on my skull behind my ear, and it hurt so bad, like genuinely. I'm fine now, but I had a really bad headache afterwards. I missed the Shiver 5 billion. Oh yeah, that too. That's important, Megs. My router is struggling to keep up with this usage. I'm sorry, cat lover. I'd be really frustrated too. That's understandable. This conversation reminds me of the time, y'all, who here remembers my Sims stream whenever I accidentally said I hate Shiver instead of I hate Rasher because we were talking about Animal Crossing? Literally, I probably lost all of my aura points that day. Every single one of them. Literally, probably my most mortifying moment as a streamer.
The way Lexi plants all her vegetables and then stomps on all of her plants. What's the point? You're going to smash the carrots.
The thing is, by stepping on the ground that way, actually, did you know that it's creating really specific special vibrations in the soil that cause them to grow in unique ways? Like, it'll make it grow into the shape of a heart. Fun fact, it's a very common one. I just heard the thunder. Let me double check that I turned off the setting that makes the screen flash during a storm, because I don't want to give anybody a seizure. Hold on. Did I turn it off? Where is it? Okay, I already have it ticked off. We're good. I hate Shiv Rasher. That was truly an iconic stream, and I was so glad that you understood that I had one of those moments where you mean to say one thing, but because you're like looking at a certain thing, a different word comes out. I was so grateful and still am that you knew that it was just a genuine mistake. I have to keep fast forwarding 20 seconds. If you click on the stream where you can see the red bar at the bottom, look for the word that says live, click on the live button, it'll automatically take you to the present part of the stream, so that way you're not having to repeatedly fast forward. Yeah, actually, Kyle, aka Royal Pride, has been cloned, and Kyle's clone is lurking in the chat. Shiver 500 billion is also a clone. Lots of clones. I was waiting for this to open, by the way. Hello, Nick. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I need 2,000 gold and 5 copper bars to upgrade the axe like I was trying to last time. So I still need that to clear the big logs on my farm, but at the same time, I need all of that money for the farm buildings and the animals. Like, my poor farmer is so stressed. Oh yeah, that too, make sure that you're on live chat and not top chat. Top chat tends to hide some of the messages that it perceives as being spam or excessive, so if you click on that, switch it to live chat, you'll be able to see all the messages and not miss out on anything. I think what I'm going to do for the extra money, by the way, since I need it for so many different reasons, I'm going to go through both of my storage bins, chests, see if there's any spare stuff that I technically don't need anymore that I could afford to sell. I try to do that every now and then on Stardew Valley, and I feel like it tends to bring me in a good amount of money. There's plenty of stuff that I feel like I chuck in there and then I just don't take back out for a while. Alright, so which of these can I sell? I need to put these away first and foremost, because those are important items. I can sell... Okay, I'm definitely going to sell the horseradish. I don't think I need this topaz for anything, but it does need to be donated to the museum. See, that I don't feel bad about selling necessarily, even though it can be donated, just because I feel like topaz is a bit easier to find compared to other gemstones, like a prismatic shard, so I'm not super concerned.
Shiver smells.
I accidentally paused my own stream for a second. Oopsies. I did not say that Shiver smells. I did not. That is not me. That is my evil twin, Lexi Crossing, that we keep locked in the basement because that person cannot be trusted. Do not trust my evil twin. And then is there anything in the inside one? Oh, and thank you for the donation though, Evil Twin. You may be locked away, but you still find ways to make me smile. That reminds me of that song that's like, if I got locked away, we lost it all today. Tell me honestly, would you still love me the same if I showed you my scars? Or whatever else it says. Would you still love me the same? Why do I keep doing this? I keep getting super into whatever I'm talking about, and then I start wandering around in the game. Why do I keep doing this? But yeah, absolutely, we do need to drink water. It's very important. Saying Lex getting lots of money on this stream. I'm very grateful for it. Thank you, everybody who's donating or has ever donated or ever possibly will in the future. I technically don't need more than one earth crystal. I'm kind of debating selling that. You know what? I need the money. I'm gonna do it. I feel bad because I want to finish the museum too, but I need money in this game. I really do. Taking care of it. Have I fed my chickens today? Yes, I have. Okay. Aside from like the trees, I've gotten rid of a good amount of trees, primarily from the last time that I streamed this on the farm. And a lot of what's in the way now is just those big trunks, but I still can't do that until I have enough money to pay for my axe to be fixed up. Tipper, I'm broke. No, you don't need to.
Whenever I time
that.
out my mods, I mute myself and laugh about and say I'm just drinking water.
My name is not lexilynstar. It's actually lexilynsfart. No, I'm kidding. Don't block me. Don't. Thank you for the donation though. Now, because early game Stardew, oh my gosh, you'd be in the trenches. I know! I feel like I'm in the trenches anytime I go into the skull caverns by myself. Like, it's just an immediate struggle. Ooh, I got an Omni Geode. I changed my name. Do you want me to call you average user, or do you want me to still call you cat lover? I got run. I guess you're welcome. That's insane. I think one of the special weather events will be happening soon in Stardew Valley. I'm on year 4 of Stardew. I still haven't reached the bottom of the skull caverns. Honestly, I don't blame you. I don't know if it's because you're avoiding it or if it's just because it's hard. But either way, understandable and completely valid. Oh yeah, thank you. I forgot that I had that. I wasn't even looking. I'm just so used to clicking here and not thinking about it. Whenever I go to the mines, I always try to store my sword and my pickaxe side by side so it's easier to switch back and forth between them. Thank you for reminding me. Mixed flower seeds. Interesting. Didn't realize that was a thing. Gotta go, Lexi. Got an 11-hour shift? Please take care of yourself afterwards. That's quite a long time. Best of luck with that. And thanks for being here. I appreciate you. a good time at work. Why did my brain want to read that as the thing we were saying yesterday from Elf? Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad. I need to know, in regards to Stardew Valley and whenever you save the game, are you guys pro ending the day early? Or if you need to or want to, or are you pro use up every last second in the day, every day? I think it keeps bothering Bruno because she wants his spot. That sounds like sibling behavior to me. And then I only have one more level after this and it'll save again. I will probably just go back to the farm once I find it. I end early, depends on what I'm doing. I personally am pro ending early if you feel like you legitimately have nothing else you can really do that's gonna be productive or helpful or fun. But at the same time, I feel like it's a really good strategy to just try to make use out of every second in the day that you can. Personally, I'm sometimes not patient enough, so I'll just go to sleep early. Even just talking about that really just reminds me of my 50 Days of Stardew Valley video. Their siblings, Athena is older. That's definitely older sibling behavior then, 100%. As somebody with 2 older siblings. Even though they're cats, but still. Like recently, like the last 4 times I logged on, I've only cleared out my trees on my farm. I'm not done until I go to like 8, 10 p.m.-ish. Do you feel like the same way I do, where it feels like any given Stardew Valley farm I have, it feels like way too many trees are constantly spawning? And the only reason I bring it up is because I've noticed with other people, it doesn't seem to happen like that for everybody. Some people don't have that issue. But I always do. And it bothers me. Like, I need the trees. Obviously, they're important and they're pretty. But there's just always so many. Like, why? It's like the bamboo on Animal Crossing that's, like, just festers everywhere. Literally, the Stardew Valley trees feel like an invasive species to me. I haven't had time to play on PC because I've been busy lately. Understandable. I've got that to donate. I need this to be opened, but it's too late for that. So tomorrow, check on the chickens, take care of the plants, of course, get these opened, and donate whatever else I can. If I magically have enough money for it tomorrow, I'll probably go ahead and just make the copper bars and use that for a new axe, because I really need that for those big logs. By the way, if you have not already, please be sure to like the live stream, as it is completely free and a super easy way to support me. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. For like a second, I thought that maybe I didn't plant the melons and I only planted the blueberries, and I was like, are they just like chilling in my pocket still? Ooh, I was gonna ask, so in y'all's opinion regarding Stardew Valley and upgrading your tools, in your own opinions, based on your own strategies that you like to use when you play, what order do you think is best to upgrade your tools in? Like, if you were to suggest to like a newer player that needed to upgrade their tools so that they could all at least be copper, what would you tell them? you still have the like command? I think I do. I mean, the reason I said I think is because I know that I also have the support command, which is incredibly similar. And I just kind of forgot from if I had mixed the two or if I left it like that. Oh, there we go. A pickaxe for sure, then axe. I accidentally upgraded the hoe first, but I really wanted to upgrade my normal axe. And then I also really want to upgrade my pickaxe and my watering can. I just don't know what order. Hi, sir. I've been here for a bit. It's me, Jacob. I changed my user because I'm doing this little series on my channel a bit. It's going to be awesome. Welcome back, Jacob. I hope you're doing well. If you're doing good. Let's try to refrain from discussing personal content, though. Please and thank you. I think I have a cooldown on that so that way it doesn't get spammed in the chat. But the like command did work. I usually do the hoe or the watering can first. The hoe was literally an accident too. I didn't even want to upgrade that one. Okay, good. How are you? I don't know if you're asking me or somebody else in chat. Oh, wait, no, now I see the message. Never mind. And now I know who you're talking to. Sometimes if I don't see it, I'll just be like, is that for me or somebody else? So then I just end up answering anyways. So that way, just in case if it was for me, I don't accidentally ignore your question. I don't think it's a real order. It just depends on how you're playing the game. Absolutely. I also feel like it heavily just depends on whatever the player perceives as a priority. I'm sure that this could apply to everybody in chat regardless of age, but I was kind of thinking about something. Have you ever had somebody tell you something or something happened or maybe you realized or remembered something and it made you just for a moment really feel your age and or made you feel a little bit older? Does that make sense? Like I feel like when those kinds of moments happen, it makes me very self-aware of my age and it makes me feel like I've just aged a little bit more. Does that make sense? Like, for an example with mine, this month, it's not the exact day yet, but it's the month of. This month marks an entire decade since I first met Ben, and that made me feel old, even though I'm not old. You feel what I'm trying to say? Like, what do you mean? It's been a whole 10 years since I met my fiance. Like, excuse me? Me all the time. Hi, hello, just a crowd, welcome in. And I found out 2017 was 7 years ago for me. 2017 was literally the year we started dating. I have to go, bye average user, thank you for being here, I appreciate you. I'm Gen Z and the alphas are gagging me. That's another thing, like, again, like, Gen Z is not considered old by any means. I'm on the old, like if you look at the age range for Gen Z, I'm on the older end of it. And I'm already at a point where when Gen Alpha is coming up with like their own slang and their own jokes and so on, it's like all these like things that every generation does for themselves. I'm already at a point where I'm not understanding like the majority of it. And it's slowly but surely aging me, at least with how I feel, you know? I don't know how else I can explain that, but I hope that it came across clearly. I don't don't know why I put the scroll over there. I usually keep the scrolls separate, but I think you can move them around. Yeah, there you go. If you didn't know you could do that, now you know. Bye, average user. I shall praise YouTube for recommending me your stream. Thank you. That's really sweet. I appreciate that. You can normally see me, but I'm using a PNG tuber this weekend. But like for like 95% of my streams, you'll be able to see me. Fun fact: next year will be the start of Gen Beta. No, are you for real? Is there already another generation that's like labeled underneath Gen Alpha? Are you completely serious? That's insane. I'd try to go along with Riz, Livy Dunn, Skibbity Toilet, and Giot. For the longest time, I couldn't even figure out how you're supposed to say Giot. The Skibbity Toilet thing is what gets me. I used to babysit for a while, and I'm not going to be discussing the exact name or age of the child I'm thinking of, but they found Skibbity Toilet all over YouTube and just were constantly showing me, and I'm like, I don't want to look at that. I really don't. If you don't know what Skibbity Toilet looks like, it's not necessarily traumatizing, but it's just really, really, really weird. Really weird. Yeah, finding out next year will be Gen Beta made me feel like a grandpa. Same, but it's just like, none of us here in this chat at all I consider old. But things like that happening just make you feel that way. What else can I do? I'm trying to figure out what I can do, because all of these are watered. Still a good amount of time today. I think it's way too early to be ending. I've already taken care of the chickens. I can't cut down these big logs until my axe is upgraded enough. I guess since I have the money now, I could go and make some copper bars. That's just gonna suck, because after I go and I get my tool upgraded, I'm gonna have like no money left. But it is what it is. Oh, you know what else made me feel old that I had learned about? I'm probably gonna end up meandering around while I tell this story because it's hard to multitask. I guess I could just say that I'm looking for portals. But anyways, you know how for a lot of us growing up, whenever we learned our ABCs as kids, we would sing the little ABC song. When you get to the middle part, you would say LMNOP, right? We would just say LMNOP. And you say it like that, right? Well, apparently they've changed the entire ABC song and now they teach it differently. And LMNOP is not a thing anymore. It's supposed to be LMNOPQ and then so on for like the rest of the song. Like it's cut up more. And I hate that. And they changed up the lyrics at the very end to add like an extra little sing-song part instead of just saying, now I know my ABCs, next time won't you sing with me? Instead of it being like that, they changed it to something else. And it irritates me to no end. Yes, they changed the alphabet song. LMNOP isn't a thing anymore. It infuriates me. Makes me happy to find Stardew Valley streamers. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for clicking on my stream and, you know, trying out my content. I appreciate it. Not everything I post is Stardew. I play a variety of different games, though. But Stardew is one of my top favorites. And as of right now on my schedule, I only have 3 scheduled streams per week. So I try to, like, keep a variety. With that said, I know that you didn't ask, but I just wanted to bring this up as a general thing for everybody. For the past couple of months, I've been trying, like, off and on to try a variety of different things, especially since I can't really buy a bunch of new games anymore all the time. Since I can't do that, I'm just trying to use more of what I already have and try to have a variety on there, but I don't know. No, by LMNOP, I know! I was so sad when I found out about that. Like, it's ultimately technically not that big of a deal, I guess. Like, as long as, like, the kids are learning their ABCs still, that's what matters. I know I'm just running around, but we all expected it was gonna happen eventually. We all knew it was gonna happen. It's me we're talking about. Of course I'm gonna do that. And it's like, they're gonna learn the ABCs either way, but it just sounds and feels so wrong to me. Been playing Stardew Valley since 1.2. I'm addicted. When did that update come out? This is really specific, but I just like in my head had one of those moments where like I remember like a certain like meme or whatever, and I just remember that old video that went viral of Kylie Jenner walking into a room, turn the light on and going, "Rise and shine." Does anybody else remember that? Do we know when 1.6 will be released for Stardew Valley or not yet? Do you... 1.6 is technically already out, but not for every platform. Athena sat on my keyboard, so I pressed the spacebar so I couldn't type. Athena being an icon as always. I still haven't found another grape, and I need to. I really, really need it for the community center. 1.2 came out in 2016. Oh. Isn't 2016 whenever the game first came out? Oh, you meant for console? No, you're fine. I just got confused for a moment. Oh, thank you for the free money. I can't see the keyboard to play, so it's now resting on her. Kyle, are you still here? I had a question for you. Unfortunately, I'm not here. That's unfortunate. But really though, I just wanted to ask you, because there's so many of you that like after a certain point, it gets really hard to keep track of certain details, but were you here whenever, like were you here as in like in the community to any degree, whenever I made my Coraline themed island on Animal Crossing? I think that's all of those taken care of. Don't think I checked on the chickens yet, so let me go do that. I remember that island. You do? I don't think so. That's okay. I just, because there's, as I said, a lot of you, it gets hard to keep track of details for who was here for like which islands and whatnot. Keep that in mind. I have a video coming up today, not coming up, but going up at 2 p.m. Central Time today. And it is an Animal Crossing video, and I do discuss something with my Coraline Island in it. I'm not gonna get into it today, so that way you guys can watch the video and hear it for yourself. The past like year, I haven't been a part of the community of college. I first discovered you when you did your tropical island, I think it was. I feel like roughly somewhere in that time frame. It sounds about right. And yeah, you're good. College in that situation is ultimately so much more important than my live stream, so you gotta do stuff like that, I understand. But I hope that you've been well, and I hope school hasn't been too hard or anything. Or I guess I could talk about it a little bit. So I don't want to get too in depth with it, so that way you guys can still hear it better explained in the video. But to make a long story short, I was debating no longer my island being a forever island. I was debating resetting and remaking my Coraline Island. As for why and all the other details involved with that explanation, I will not be telling you because I would rather people watch the video. Sorry. And I did see to your spooky island one, but I don't know if it was Halloween one or if it was Coraline. I think you might be thinking of my island Saffron. It was like a subtly spooky fall island. But the crop's taken care of. I already checked on the animals. Do I have... I feel like... I thought I had another furnace. I swear I thought I had more than one. Well, I can't use the copper ore that I have to make another one because I need that. Grape, 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 grape. Oh, I have a general question for you guys. It doesn't matter like what level you consider yourself for how progressed you are in Stardew, like all y'all. But have you ever been looking for a certain forageable, no matter what the forageable was, and it feels like it's taking you like a million years to find this thing, and then as soon as you finally find a piece and you go and donate it wherever it needs to be donated, then suddenly, magically, overnight, it's like you're finding a bunch of that thing. Like for me, the grape just now, I finally found one, so of course I immediately stopped what I was doing to go donate that. But then, whenever stuff like that happens and I finally find it, it just feels like I'm suddenly afterwards finding so much more of it. And I'm like, you couldn't have done this earlier when I actually needed it? Like, are you kidding me? I'm eating some chocolate chips. Oh, and Chipotle chips, not chocolate chips. Why can't I just... What, can my brain just cooperate? I don't remember what body of water you get the chub fish from, but... And I think I sold the only one that I have, but I feel like they're a fairly common fish, so that shouldn't be hard. Chocolate chips do sound good right now, though, right? I know in this stream so far, I've on and off been discussing things regarding like why like I'm not trying out as many new games anymore and whatnot, and I for a while was kind of struggling to articulate like a general update for my feelings, and then I found a way to word it here that I actually ended up tweeting this, but for anybody that didn't see, or if you don't have a Twitter account, I'm just gonna, or X technically, but I'm never gonna call it that. Just give me a hot second. I really would like to read this to you guys because once I found a way to put it into words, I was very happy. So this is what I said yesterday. I said, sometimes I really miss doing and putting out cozy game content, but I can't afford to keep up paying for them. I still love them and have gotten more okay with doing other kinds of content too, but I miss it. That was like the perfect way for me to talk about it. Stop, don't remind me of that. That was an extremely cursed stream. Remember, like, I'm sure, hello Amanda, welcome in. I need to go and get another one, but before I waste my time doing that, let me just see if I somehow have an extra. But like, I'm pretty sure that I sold it. I forgot that I had this going. I need to make another one too. Oop. Okay, yeah, I don't have one, but it's okay. How long do these take to grow? I mean, it's only the 9th day of summer. I'm sure as long as I don't dilly-dally, then I can get them planted and grown in time. I'll just do that. Another thing that I guess I could add on to what I was saying is that I feel like I'm still actively going through a bit of an identity crisis with my channel. So I appreciate everybody who's been very nice to me about trying a whole bunch of different things. And thank you for not leaving my community. Like, not even just saying that in a casual sense. I really do mean that. Thank you guys for being so supportive in this era of my channel. I do. I appreciate it a lot. I'm very grateful for you guys. Even if you did leave the community, though, that would be okay because you're allowed to do that if you want to. I was trying to hit this part, but okay, Stardew Valley. My duty as mod to stick with Lexi at all times. Thank you. Even if you did ever want to leave, I would respect that. I would be very sad, but I would respect that. I think actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure not only I think were you one of the first people to join the Discord server, but I think you were also one of the first people to apply for the mod position when I opened them up for the first time. It's kind of wild if you think about it, Shiver, how many different eras of my channel that you've seen and experienced before. And the fact that you still haven't left yet is very, very wholesome. I appreciate you. Gotta go eat some lunch. See you later. No worries. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Okay, that's taken care of. But it took forever though, and now I can't open. I guess I could just make the rest of the copper bars. I have 3 of them now. As soon as that's done, I'll make it. I just realized I haven't been looking at the cooking recipes. The rip. I mean, it's not going to be on now because it's a Tuesday, but still. I don't know if it needs a specific time of day for the chub fish, but I want to go try and get one. Wait, where am I going? What did I come out here for? Oh yeah, the chubfish. She said river or lake. Okay, I'm gonna try it here. And then if it doesn't work here after a couple of tries, then I'll try it in a lake. You know what? That wasn't what I was looking for, but I think I needed one anyway, so I'm not even mad about it. I've been in Lexi's channel since 500. Yeah, I believe so. I think what I ended up doing in the past was I told everybody that once I hit 500 subscribers, I would make a Discord server. And I did. In fact, I distinctly remember the day that I announced it, I think was a Mario Kart with viewers stream, and I put the Discord logo on the thumbnail. I'm so concentrated. No, get back here, get back here. Come on, stay under the fish, please. Please, 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 please. Forget you. I'm leaving. I almost had it so many times. I tried so hard. I just going in the body of water by the farm shop. You mean Marnie's store? What do you mean by farm shop? Yeah, remember that, Lurk? I hope you enjoy your Lurk, Megs. Wait, do I still need to donate that bream? I feel like I do. The community center thing isn't moving, so maybe not, but I would rather try that out in my storage too and see if it works. Amanda, do you happen to know if it's an all year round fish or no? That's another thing I'm struggling to remember. Oh, at Marnie's. Okay, gotcha. I will check there tomorrow as soon as I'm done with the crops and the chickens. Also, I've left it on for a pretty good amount of time, but I don't feel the need to keep that poll up anymore. Never mind, I don't have to worry about watering them. Oh, tomorrow's the luau. I don't have any, like, purple star quality ingredients, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I wonder what would happen if I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to waste my chocolate cake, but I wonder what would happen to the food, which I think is supposed to be some kind of gumbo or soup. I feel like that'd be atrocious with just a bunch of mushed up chocolate cake mixed in. Like, imagine you go to somebody's house, they serve you a bowl of gumbo, but there's a bunch of chocolate cake mixed in. I know exactly what that is! Bingle bongle dingle dangle yickety doo yickety da ping pong lippy tappy too ta. I know exactly what that is, and I love that I know what that's from. Welcome in, by the way. That was very funny to me. Thank you. In fact, just for giggles, I'm gonna pin that. Oh wait, before I walk off, I'm gonna go give them some more hay and then I'll go over to get my tool upgraded. Where's the hay? In the other chest? I'm in fall, but not sure if it's fall all year round. And it's available in spring too, because whenever I caught that, that was from springtime. So it should be at least in the spring and the fall, but I feel like because it's such a common fish, that honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's an all year round fish, you know? Honestly, that little paragraph right there that David Tennant said, that's what I feel like goes on in my head whenever I don't understand something on a stream. And then I'm trying to understand it whenever somebody explains it to me. Like, that's just all that goes on in my head. Same whenever somebody explains a board game to me. I think we talked about Doctor Who in like yesterday's stream too. And I don't know, because we have different people in chat today. I don't know who all of you guys has seen it, but do any of you have a least favorite enemy from Doctor Who? Asking because I don't know what it is about it, but for some reason the peg dolls were literally so horrific to me when I was younger. Like, the mere concept of them was so, like, uncomfortable. No? I don't know which one I want to upgrade. Thankfully, the ones that still need to be copper, I have the money for them regardless. I really really, really, really want a newer watering can. But I also really want a new axe because I need to be able to break down those big logs so that way the barn and the cows can go there. So I feel like if it's a lot more common to upgrade your pickaxe sooner or like something else, but I needed to upgrade this last time and I accidentally clicked the wrong thing, so I'm getting myself justice by upgrading that again. Just finished Good Omens last month. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what that is. Oh yeah, I forgot I have the other gifted memberships that I can give out. Here is the other 5. I did the first 5 earlier. Congratulations to everyone who got one. I hope you enjoy your emotes. Honestly, personally, I will forever personally think that the evil Luna one and the pickle Lexi are the best. There's so many good ones too that I have stored and ready on my computer. I just don't have enough members at the moment. Hey Lexi, have you seen Good Omens? I think you would like it. It's David Tennant and Michael Sheen. I have not. I know who David Tennant is because of Doctor Who. I keep spacing with it. Congratulations again to everybody that got a gifted membership. Again, I hope you enjoy your emotes. And if you are part of the Discord server, please be sure to link your YouTube and Discord account so that way the bot can give you the role. Is that all this one? No, I think there's one more notification after that, I think. Or maybe not, never mind. I keep forgetting what I was gonna do. I guess I could go in the mine. Maybe not, I don't know. Do you guys know that audio that's like, it's wackadoodle time, it is wackadoodle time. We have officially entered the wackadoodle time portion of the stream where I'm having a really hard time focusing on my original task in Stardew Valley, so I'm doing random things probably, but it's alright. I heard of Good Omen. Is it that one show where David Tennant plays a demon? I don't know. That'd be a question for Horror Fresh Ghost. Also just some fun news, but I got a girlfriend. Her name is Zags. Congratulations. That's amazing. I hope you guys have been having a good time. I wish the two of you with the best of luck and lots of positive energy. Yes, David Tennant plays a demon named Crowley. That's so funny that you say that because the Crowley that I know is from Supernatural. The other Crowley that I know is a part of the community, but Crowley's not here right now, so. Why do I keep running around? I wanted to go in the mines, and then I remembered that Amanda was saying that the area by Marnie's, you could catch a chubfish. I'm pausing the screen so I can look up the timing and where you find the chubfish, because I need it. You see? Stardew Valley Wiki. I wish the Stardew Valley Wiki was an app. That'd be nice. I would love that. I would use it for sure. Okay, got to the website. Okay, it says its location is at Mountain Lake and Forest River. It says any season and any weather, and its difficulty really isn't too bad. So I'm gonna go in the area by Marnie's and see if I can catch one. Using Stardew Wiki yesterday, there's no shame in that. I honestly think that if any video game that you like has something like a wiki available, you should just use it. It's a good tool, especially if you're somebody that likes to do perfection runs or certain game challenges that require doing really specific things. Fresh goes, since you brought that up, I had to tell you about this in case you've never seen it before. I was just telling Shiver about this the other day, actually. But there was somebody from like a con a really long time ago that made a parody of Hey There Delilah by Plain White Tees and made it Hey There Rose Tyler. And if you just like YouTube search Hey There Rose Tyler, I'm sure you'll find it. There's a video of the actual original performance, and then there's also like some lyric videos or something that were fan made. But it's a really good parody, especially if you're a fan of Doctor Who. That, and then on a different note, John Barrowman made a parody of The Wizard and I from Wicked and made it say The Doctor and I. And that's another Doctor Who parody that's super good. Would highly recommend both of those. It's honestly been so long since I've thoroughly watched Doctor Who that I've been very tempted to just try and watch it more. Not this again with the fish trying to get away from me. Like, can't you just accept your fate that I'm capturing you? Stay on the green thingy, or I'm gonna drain this lake of all the water that's in it. Alright, guess I gotta go drain the lake. Welcome back, Just a Crab. I start school at the end of August and I'm scared of OL. I'm queer and going to a brand new system. I wish you the best of luck. I hope everything goes safely, positively, and smoothly. And I hope you have a good experience. And that is really scary though, so please try to take care of yourself after you have your first day of school. It's not going positively for me because I have LGBT flags in my Discord profile picture and got some threats. I am so sorry. That is so horrible. I promise you that that kind of behavior is not tolerated in my community or my server. So if you ever were to decide to join if you want to, that is not something that me or my moderators will tolerate. And if for some reason somebody is in the community making you really uncomfortable in that sense, please let us know if we have not already seen, so that way we can try and take care of that for you. My channel is a safe place for LGBTQIA plus people. We won't tolerate homophobia or transphobia here. What we do tolerate and promote, however, is love, positivity, and acceptance of each other. No. This is also a very neurodivergent friendly community because I'm autistic. And this is a safe place and a welcoming place for anybody else who is also neurodivergent in some way. Thank you for being a channel member. That is so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Welcome to the memberships. If you do decide to join the Discord server, which is up to you, no worries if you'd rather not. But if you do decide to, be sure to link your YouTube to your Discords. That way the bot can give you the role. It's like an automatic thing. Like once they're linked, if they're not already, it'll give it to you. I had to. Well, thank you. That was really kind of you. ADHD guy right here. I was actually just talking about this the other day. So, like, I have autism and I know I do, but I was also really starting to suspect that I've got ADHD in the mix. And I feel like back at least whenever I was a kid, there was not nearly as much research and information available about having both autism and ADHD at the same time. And looking back, I feel like the traits of having both of them were glaringly obvious. And more chatting now that Athena moved. Well, welcome back. I'm sure Athena was comfy. I'm self-diagnosed ADHD because my parents keep saying you're being delusional. I'm really sorry. I wouldn't say that to you. Just a crab. I don't know if you play Animal Crossing at all, but we have a little joke in the community too that the villager Apple from Animal Crossing is a lesbian icon. Your cat's name is Athena. That's so cute. Tell Just a Crab about all of your cats. She wants out of my room, but she hasn't met the kitten yet. She doesn't really like kittens. I mean, at least in my head, given I don't know much fact-wise about cat behavior, so if somebody knows better than me, feel free to correct me. But I feel like, at least a lot of the time with adult cats, once they eventually get used to a kitten, they may not even necessarily like them, but they'll be more tolerant of them simply because they're aware of the fact that because they're so much older, bigger, and stronger, that they're essentially dominant. Like, they know that they're the alpha, so they're not always super concerned about the kitten. Would you say that that's the case, or would you just say that straight up she does not like kittens at all? I have a few cats. My grandma got me a David Bowie poster book and started flapping my hands. Speaking of David Bowie, one of my favorite songs I've been obsessed with lately, and I already liked the movie, and this is gonna make sense in a second. I know I'm kind of like all over the place, but there's this movie I loved when I was a kid, didn't see it for years, and then finally remembered it again and watched it again as an adult, and I love it. The movie I'm talking about is called Labyrinth, that featured David Bowie, and the song, As the World Falls Down, I've been obsessed with. I played Animal Crossing once on Wii. I loved the Wii version of Animal Crossing. It will take them a few weeks to get over themselves. I'm sure they will eventually, though. Labyrinth, Magic Dance, and Within You are my favorites. Magic Dance is really catchy, but I would have to say that my favorite is probably just As the World Falls Down. I need to consult Ben about it, obviously, because it's his choice too. But in regards to whatever song we play whenever we have our first dance at our wedding, I low-key kind of debated what if our first dance song was As the World Falls Down. Such a good song. I'm sure that's a direct quote from the movie, but I don't have it like memorized nearly as well as I would something like Coraline's. I'm not sure where exactly in the movie that's from, but like I'm certain that it is. You guys, okay. I had a really good idea, but like it's such a good idea where it's one of those situations where I'm like, well, what if Luau began? Okay, I have to go to Luau, but I just had a really good idea, and it's one of those moments where it's like, I like my idea so much that I almost don't want to share it, because what if somebody else steals it? I don't have much that I can offer, so I'm just gonna take a gold star egg and hope that that's enough. The movie I just recently watched was Wayne's World. When I hear the name Wayne, it makes me think of Wayne from Young Sheldon. Nobody else is stronger than I am. Yesterday I moved a mountain. That theme song is so catchy. And I know that probably did not sound very good, and I'm sorry if that hurt your ears. I love singing, but I feel like I sound terrible if I don't warm up or anything first. Have y'all ever successfully actually made the governor happy with the gumbo? I've only done it once, and I've been playing this game since I was 18. Well, you know what sounds good and I'm craving right now is literally just a plate of sushi. That sounds scrumdiddlyumptious. Walking around so you guys can see everything. There is technically dialogue that you can get from the characters, but it's not very detailed. You stepped on my foot, dear. She's unresponsive because she's too busy dancing. Dance, magic, dance. Dance, magic, dance. rude. Look at how out of pocket this is. Vincent isn't a good dancer. That's not nice. And then with Haley here, I can never look at her without thinking of literally any Chapel Roan song ever. I'm wanting to rewatch my favorite movie, but it's not streaming. Which movie? Excuse me, baking powder. Yes, fencing is on the Olympics. You know, isn't there like a fencing emoji? I'm not gonna go into the detail for it because I don't want somebody to use my idea, but I'll just say that the idea was a possible new, another Animal Crossing island idea. But if I really truly want to get all these islands done, I need to speed run them like I used to. Because that was what I used to do. I would come up with ideas all the time for these island themes. And because I had so many and I was insistent on doing all of them, I would just rapid fire make islands as fast as I could. A bit late on the topic, I zoned out. Coraline is such a W movie. I love Coraline. Like, I will go on and on and on about it. When I was a kid, like, the year it came out, this is a very specific memory, but, and don't ask me why that I ended up doing it in this specific area, because I don't know. I really don't know. It's been a long time. But I would sit in my aunt's garage, turn all the lights off, sit on one of her chairs in there, and watch Coraline on loop on a box TV while I ate popcorn just by myself in the dark. Favorite movie is Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. My favorite movie is Coraline, but I've got lots of other stuff I really like. Like, I love the Bob's Burgers movie. Love that so much. I love The Wizard of Oz. I love Labyrinth. What else could I think of? Oh, in regards to more like recent movies, this movie is fun for me to tell you about. It's an action movie, but it's also quite graphic in terms of its violence. So please keep that in mind. But the movie Beekeeper, or it's called The Beekeeper, I think technically, but that's a really good movie too. So like, as long as you don't mind that kind of thing genre wise, I would definitely recommend it. Also, giveaway bot in your server doesn't have bot role. It's not really utilized that much as of right now, so it's not too big of an issue, especially because I was on a bit of a hiatus for quite some time. But thank you for pointing that out so I can remember to go and work on that. Coraline said about Neil Gaiman. Wait, what happened? Is he okay? Okay, how many people are here? All right. I'm just gonna take a quick look-see and see if there's somebody in the community that we know that I can raid, because I do need to go. I'm sorry. But I do need to. Is there somebody that I can send y'all to? I'm gonna go back to the other screen. Okay, is there a chat delay? Let me see. No, there's not. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna copy and paste the link. So we are gonna raid Planty Gamer, who is currently streaming Pokemon Legends Arceus. I still debate on that pronunciation, but that's not the point. She's super sweet. However, if you don't want to stay at the stream, that's okay. But if you could at least stop by to send a positive message, you know, send love on behalf of my community, that's okay. I understand. He was accused of things, hasn't been active on his social media since the accusations. I don't know anything about that, but I'll research it. Here is the link for Planty Gamer's stream. I just always do it this way. I feel like I can't be bothered to try to do the YouTube redirects. They confuse me. Well, I know how to do them, but they're just hard to make sure I do it right. There is the link to click on and the raid command. And of course, with that being said, thank you so much for coming to my stream. Thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate that if you could, as both of those are free and an easy way to support me. I will see you guys next weekend for another live stream. Really quick, before I go fully, I know some of you are newer here. My content schedule for streams is Fridays at 5 p.m. Central Time and Saturdays and Sundays at 11 a.m. Central Time. All right, I've got to go. Bye, everybody.